rays of the sun had also sunk into darkness, and in the night, its black veil spread all around. The silence of the night was being broken only by the rustling of trees and the terrifying cries of owls. A car was speeding on a dark and deserted road. There were 3 people in the car, a young couple named Rahul and Priya, and their little son Aman. Rahul and Priya were heading to their village outside the city, where they had to attend a family wedding. Aman, who was only 5 years old, was sitting on the back seat of the car. He was about to fall asleep when suddenly he heard a terrifying voice. He looked towards his parents, but they were also unable to understand where the voice was coming from. The voice was like a child crying, but it had a strange and horrifying tone. The voice was getting louder and Aman got scared. Priya tried to comfort Aman, but she herself was now scared too. The voice was so terrifying that she couldn't bear it. Rahul increased the speed of the car, but the voice was still following them. He turned off the car radio, but the voice could still be heard clearly. Suddenly, an odd figure appeared in front of the car. The figure looked like a child, but its eyes were red like blood and its face was extremely terrifying. Rahul panicked and slammed the brakes, bringing the car to a sudden stop. The figure stood in front of the car and started laughing in a horrifying manner. Rahul and Priya tried to open the doors to get out of the car, but the doors suddenly got stuck. They were trapped inside and the figure was approaching them. Aman was screaming at the top of his lungs, but no one could hear him. The figure had now come closer to them and placed its hand on the car window. Rahul and Priya started screaming in fear, but the figure paid no attention to their screams. It put its hand inside the window and grabbed Aman's neck, causing Aman to cry loudly. But the figure tightened its grip,